What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So if you haven't seen it before, simple stuff. Here's the breakdown. It is a tournament that has 100 characters in it. And then each day on the channel, except for Sundays, I upload one of the matches from the tournament, and then I'll talk about the two characters in the matchup for the day. Try to make a case for them to, be DLC in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then we'll vote for them down in the comments. You get one vote. I'll throw. There's a whole bunch of rules. Well, not a whole bunch, but there's a few rules, and I'm going to throw that up on screen right about now. And as you can see, the number one rule is, remember, this is for fun. Why is that a rule? Because we do have characters that are assist trophies, spirits, me costumes, characters that are, disconfirmed, characters that won't ever happen. Look, it's all for fun. If you happen to like a character, but they happen to be, a character that's not going to happen, it doesn't matter. If you like a character, you can still vote for him. All right, it's all for fun. All for fun. Vote for who you want. It's all good. But remember, though, you do only get one vote per person. So how do you vote? That is simple. Down in the comments, you simply type who your vote is for between one of the two characters that are in the match for the day. So as an example, today's matchup is Paper Mario taking on Porky Minch. So you vote for one of those two by simply typing that one of the characters' names in the comment section. You are allowed to vote for both if you absolutely love both the characters. Or if you just can't decide who to vote for, you could simply type both. That counts. But remember, you only get one vote per person. Rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice before being officially eliminated. Once we get to the results to determine who wins and loses a matchup, if there happens to be a tie in the voting, just going to flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup voting-wise only lasts for 1 week. So today's Friday, meaning we'll get the results of today's matchup next Friday. So the match only stays open for just 1 week period, and then we move on. So that's the rules. So let's jump into the matchup and the results for the day. All right, so the results that we're going over from last week was Elma from the Xenoblade franchise taking on King Boo from the Mario franchise. And it was a little close, but ultimately we'll just say the villain won in this one. The villain gets the victory today. King Boo ended up winning this one. If I can zoom in, there we go. King Boo ended up winning 45 votes to just 33 votes for Elma. Again, this is the winner's bracket, meaning since Elma lost, she just drops down to the loser bracket. She's still in the tournament, but she's going to have a tougher road ahead of her because one more loss, then she's done. But King Boo does win, so congrats to King Boo moving one step further into the winner's bracket. So King Boo's sitting pretty decent right now. So yeah, congrats to him. Usually there's a little story about how people vote or whatever. Now just pretty much straightforward. They said, all right, I vote this character. That's why. So yeah, King Boo wins. All right, so that means we just get to move straight to the matchup for the day, and it should be an interesting one. I like this. We got another hero versus villain sort of theme, sort of vibe to this one. We do have Paper Mario from, I guess, the Paper Mario franchise, right? I mean, you could say he's obviously under the Mario umbrella, but yeah, the Paper Mario franchise. Taking on Porky Minch from the Earthbound Mother series, Slasher, Mother series, whatever, Yeah, the thing in the spider mech thing, yeah, that guy. We know who I'm talking about. So, let's just start off. I think Paper Mario's up first. And Paper Mario, obviously right up front, look, he's Mario. He'd just be a clone of Mario. He'd just be an Echo Fighter. No. Hold up. He is not an Echo Fighter by any means. Character dimensions, character hitbox, moveset. Completely different. The only thing that's pretty much the same is Mario would be in the name. All right, look, I guess the red and blue, the overall look, yeah, that's similar as well. But, like, everything else is going to be different. Paper Mario would be a shorter version of the actual Mario that we have. He would be, I don't know if you could say maybe he's a little bit faster. Maybe they might have, like, the same running speed. Maybe Mario might be a little bit faster, but, like, overall, shorter character, hitbox, I guess. Shorter characters, you're going to have slightly smaller hitboxes. So it'd be, I think, on the smaller end of the scale for characters, but nothing wrong with that. Moveset, that's where a lot of this is going to come into play. Everyone thinks, all right, Paper Mario, it's just another Mario. No, first up though, if any character that Nintendo owns, if there's any character that deserves different iterations of themselves, it is Mario. He, excuse me, he is Nintendo's icon. He is Nintendo's mascot. It is Mario. If there's one character that deserves multiple reps, multiple iterations of himself, it is in fact their franchise player. It is Mario, and that's what's great about Paper Mario. Though he's already got the Mario name. He's well recognized. The moveset would be completely different, which makes him that much more unique to just as him as a character. It would be another two-dimensional character like Mr. Game and Watch. That'd be awesome. Just I don't know. Just I guess I don't want to say style-wise, but aesthetically, he just looks a little bit different, which is always fine. Bring something a little different that we don't quite have a lot of, or maybe that we don't quite have. So something like that. So moveset, break it down. He's got his big ham. He's got the hammer / mallet thing. You got that slam in the ground. You could you use it as a smash attack. Actually bop somebody on the head with it or something like that. You could use it to hit the ground, do a little like shockwave kind of energy that goes out. That's pretty simple. He does have like a shell kick where he takes like a Koopa shell, jumps on it, Koopa shell goes flying. We all know how that works. Green shell is in Smash Bros. As an item. If you play with items, you know how shells work. You jump on it, send it in the direction, right? There you go. Side special. Awesome. In the Paper Mario games, he does have a lot of buddies, I believe. He's got buddies, friends. So you could take advantage of a lot of the buddies in the game. I forget the Paracoopas. Is it like Perry? I don't remember. But it's a Paracoopa, basically. You would pick him up and be able to kind of carry him. So you'd be able to, I think you'd have pretty decent control over how it, the flight path you would take. You go up and you might be able to vertically control it a bit better. That'd be great. He's got other friends. I think he's got like somebody that comes... I always blank on the friends' names, but he's got a friend that would kind of come out and use it, and you can, it would stun an opponent. That's how, it would have a stun effect. Use that to, start off a combo. Boom. Pretty simple stuff there. There's a lot of different friends that Mario has. You could obviously turn him into like a little paper airplane. Do I have that for the next one? Yeah, something like that. You could turn him into a paper airplane. That could be a side special. That could be the up B, I guess, if you really wanted to put it like that. I don't know if airplane would work as maybe it just folds up real quick and fly. I don't know. Paper airplane is obviously something that you could do. You got a bunch of stickers that you could really use. You could use the hammer in multiple ways. Hitting the ground, like I said earlier. Use it as an actual smash attack. Maybe you even use like the handle, not the big hammer head, but like the handle. You could use it as like a little jab or something, like a back air, something like that maybe. I don't know. There's good possibilities for the moveset. Very, very much enough of a difference to separate, Mario from Paper Mario in terms of play style and moveset and all that sort of stuff. Two very different characters that are just different versions of Mario, which awesome. And plus, we do have a Paper Mario stage, right? So, look, there's plenty of Paper Mario stages that you could incorporate with Paper Mario if he were to ever get in as a DLC character and get his own stage. There's no problem there. There's so much to pick from. So, look, DLC, you want to sell it as a company. Paper Mario is a name that is recognized. Casual fans would buy him. Hardcore fans would buy him. People that are just kind of like maybe on the fence about whatever, they're like, all right, look, it's Mario. Paper Mario's always been a character that gets requested quite a bit as well. So maybe he gets a chance. I guess we'll see eventually if he ever gets in. But hey, I think he'd be a very fun, unique character. But I guess I say that a lot about a lot of characters. But I really do like Paper Mario. Another character that I like for a few reasons. Porky Minch, the Earthbound Mother series rep character guy thing. It's a villain. That is one category. That is the number one category I want to see something get added on. Not just a basic enemy like Piranha Plant is. I want to see like a named villain. Porky, perfect. All right. Porky's not the highest on my list of villains that I would like to see, but Porky's a villain, so he gets my vote right there. Well, maybe not for this matchup, but he gets my, a definite approval. If it were to ever happen, I'd be like, good, I got a villain. Okay, that'd be great. So Porky Minch was a boss in Super Smash Bros. Brawl in Subspace Emissary, and that's pretty cool. You know, the Earthbound series getting some more recognition. That was pretty awesome to see. And let's just fast forward to Smash Ultimate, right? Porky Minch, out of all the spirits that we have, I think we have like 1,380 some, maybe 13. We almost have 1,400 spirits, and that's characters from all across Nintendo, third-party characters as well, a few indie characters. I guess indie is still third-party, but all different characters. And the funny fact is, Porky Minch, a pretty decently known character, at least to older gamers, does not have a spirit. Why? What was with the exclusion there? Like, were they planning something? Did they have plans at one point to maybe have Porky return as some sort of boss? Was he maybe planned for, I don't know, playable character or whatever, and it just didn't happen? I don't know. Like, the exclusion of a character that has a pretty decent history with Nintendo's got a good following. I like moveset. Sure, you could do, like, I'll talk about moveset in a second, but like this character is just like, it's kind of one of those really baffling things. Like when you look at spirits and you really break down a lot, you get such obscure, very like almost not known characters that are spirits, but yet you have characters like a Porky Minch, like a Psylux from Metroid Prime, that are left out, and it makes you really scratch your head and go, why were they specifically left out? Was there a reason for this? You'd have to think potentially, yeah. I mean, could he be DLC? That's an issue. Look, Earthbound series. It's not something Nintendo's pushing right now. It's not something that they're focused on. I mean, if they are, can we get Mother 3 localized, please? Can we start there? But like, yeah, this seems, if Porky were to ever be playable, it just make much more sense for him to be a base roster character than a DLC character, mainly because, I mean, you haven't seen him in how long? I mean, I guess relevancy isn't really a big issue, to be honest, but like especially if it were to end the Fighter's Pass, I don't know. Some people would consider that kind of a dud. You know, like, that's how you're ending it? Porky Minch? Like, look, don't get me wrong. Porky would be awesome. Crawling around in his little spider mech, that would be phenomenal. I mean, like, that right there is already that just kind of screams fun to me. We don't really have something like that. Sure, we have Bowser Jr., that goes around in the Koopa Clown car, but, like, I don't know, just something, another villain. He'd be bigger, you know. The spider mech thing obviously wouldn't be as big as it is in Brawl and Subspace Emissary, but like, shrink it down. You could use your imagination. It could work. It really could. Again, DLC. Personally, I don't think it could happen. I would probably, if it came down to these two, who would I expect more for DLC? Probably Paper Mario would make a bit more sense. But this one's tough because I always say villains are my number one want. Categorically wise, that's what I want to see added, but like, Porky's not that high up there for me, to be completely honest. Paper Mario is a character that I've always kind of like been like, yeah, how's he not in the roster at this point? I mean, we have what, like 20 Marths, we have like 3 Links, and we got 2 Marios, but like, how do we not have Paper Mario, right? Paper Mario's got my vote for this one. He's got my vote in this one. Simple stuff today. So let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Either Paper Mario or Porky Minch or both. Those are your options. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one. So sneak peek for tomorrow. Looks like, where are we at? Here we go. The matchup for tomorrow is going to be the Hunter from Monster Hunter. And they're taking on Skull Kid. Yes, the assist trophy. Totally fine, though. That'll be the matchup for the tomorrow. And then we'll get the results of who... I'm looking forward to this one, actually. Getting the results of Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. She's taking on Master Chief from Halo. We'll see how that one plays out, but that is going to be it for this one. I did have another video, I think, released earlier today. It was the new Amiibos. I unboxed them. They're such a fun wave. Such an awesome design-wise and everything. So I don't know. If you're into amiibos and you want to watch an unboxing, should be the video right before this. If you click on the videos on my channel, you'll see it. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.